Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Leah, and thank you for joining me on this corner of the world. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the answers to all the elemental OBBY questions. If it's your first time joining the new campus, you will be given an element of your choice, and you'll have to complete an exam or OBBY in order to access the element and fly. And as you level up, you will get the opportunity to access all elements and change them with the elemental wheel. You can access this wheel on the sidebar under the shopping tab. So if you've gotten a new elemental achievement and want to collect a new element, this video is for you. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first we'll start off with the nature pop quiz. When you've completed a part of the OBBY and make your way up the tree, you'll be asked questions about the element that you choose. Okay, so for the first question it says, how do plants help us? And for answer A, it says they provide oxygen and food. And B says they provide supplies for shelter and used for medicine. And C says both answers A and B. Correct answer to this question is C, both answers A and B. Now for the second question, it's a true or false. It says there are 12 more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. And of course the first answer is true and the second answer is false. And the correct answer for this question is true. Alright, so for the third question, it says, how can we save the trees and protect nature? And A says, don't stand up for protecting animals and their homes. B says, using fire carelessly in the woods. And C says, using paper wisely, reusing and recycling, and standing up against animal bullies. And the correct answer to this question is C. Okay, so now we're on to the next element, and we're now in the water kingdom, and we're doing the water elemental test. Now the first question to this says, what percentage of Earth's surface is covered by water? Walk through the right waterfall. And the first answer is 38%, second answer is 55%, and C is 71%. And C is the correct answer to this question. For the second question, it says, what is the world's largest ocean? And A says the Pacific Ocean, B the Atlantic Ocean, and C the Arctic Ocean. And the correct answer for this question is A, the Pacific Ocean. And you'll just dive into here and go under and come right on top to your next question. Alright, so for the third question, it says, how can you help aquatic animals and protect the ocean in your everyday life? And A says reduce plastic waste, B says volunteer at beach cleanups, and C says both answers, and the correct answer for this question is C, both answers. Now we are at the light kingdom and the light elemental test, and it says what travels faster than light, and for A it says sound, B it says electricity, and C it says nothing. And the correct answer for this question is C, nothing. And for the second question, it says what type of particles make up light? I'm going to come over here to the answers. For A it says atoms, B it says photons, and C it says molecules. And the correct answer to this question is B, photons. Now for the third question, it says which of these isn't a primary color? And A says red, B is green, and C is blue. And the correct answer for this question is B, green. So now we're in the dark kingdom doing the dark element, and the first question says, why does it get dark during the nighttime? And A says the earth rotates and blocks the sun during night, casting a shadow over one side of the world. And B says the sun's luminosity fades over time. Once its solar energy depletes, it must recharge and recover its protons before a fusion reaction can take place once again. Correct answer to this question is A. Now for the second question, it says how many planets are in our solar system excluding Pluto? A says 12, B says 8, and C says 10. And the correct answer for this question is B, 8. And for the third question, it says, true or false, some parts of the mortal world experience nighttime/darkness for more than 24 hours. And the correct answer is true. Alright, so now we are in the Ice Kingdom during the Ice Elemental test. It says, question 1, how are some snowflakes formed? And A says, when an extremely cold water droplet freezes onto a pollen or dust particle in the sky. B is during a snowstorm when lightning and static electricity come into contact with snow. And C says when snowing cumulus clouds blowing north merge with stratus ice crystal clouds. Correct answer to this question is A. And for the second question, it says which gas that can be found in underground ice also tells us about global warming. And the first answer, A, says oxygen, and B says carbon dioxide, and C says water vapor. And the correct answer to this question is B, carbon dioxide. Third question says, ice is extremely useful for. A says to put on injuries to reduce pain and swelling and cooling on a hot day. B, for preserving food and beverages and to make art, ice sculptures. C says both A and B, and the correct answer to this question is C, both A and B. Now we are in the Fire Kingdom doing the fire quiz. The first question says which color flame burns the hottest. First answer A says yellow or orange, B says red, and C says blue. The correct answer to this question is C, blue. Second question says, at what temperature does fire need to reach in order to boil water? First answer is A, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 Celsius, B, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 Celsius, and C, 304 degrees Fahrenheit, 51 Celsius. Correct answer is B, 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Third question says, what does fire require to burn? Like the coals that match the correct answers. So what you'll do, you'll come over here, grab the torch. All you have to do is step into it. And then first you'll light up fuel, and then oxygen, and then heat, because all three are the correct answers, and you'll walk right through. So once you're done collecting your element or elements, all you can do is come to the sidebar. Under the shopping tab, you'll see the elemental wheel. And what you do, you'll open the wheel, and you can view all the elements that you've collected so far, and you can switch between elements. And that's all for today's video. These are all the questions to the elemental quiz section of the OBBYs. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any video suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next vid.